I mean, but speaking of the police,
Yeah, let's get there.
they're pretty corrupt people. I
Yeah,
say.
you
I
don't
mean, it
say.
takes a certain individual to want to be that kind of authoritative
Yeah,
figure
very real talk.
over other people.
Mm.
You know, it just appeals to the right kind of person.
the right kind of person. The right kind of blonde person.
Yeah.
I wanted to start off and tell you a story though about how I was driving. It's 10 miles up the road, and the police pulled me over for not wearing my seatbelt. And I said, "Officer, I was wearing my seatbelt," and he proceeded to argue with me. So what we have is not anybody protecting anybody or serving anybody. We have somebody who gets off on acting like a nanny and like bickering with you too. You know, as if I need somebody as if like Santa Claus watching us all the time wasn't enough.
No, like when they pull you over for your tag light being out. Like,
Which I yeah. Or boo, we smell something. You don't smell anything. I don't drink. I don't smoke marijuana. Real name cannabis. I don't do those things, so you're making it up.
Wow, you say that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to know that marijuana is a devil name for a plant. The plant's name is cannabis. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we all know what it is.
But a lot of people don't. A lot of people, like that marijuana, that takes it out of the realm of a plant.
Where did they get the name marijuana then?
I think it's Mary Jane. No, maybe, I don't know how it came from.
No, Mary
But it
Jane
was
came
part of the
from
reefer.
marijuana.
The reefer
I guess. I mean, it
madness
just sounds
sort
more
of-
authentic. I don't know.
with us.
The name marijuana as opposed to Mary Jane.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're probably
But this
right.
cop,
It's not a debate about marijuana or cannabis.
No, that's right. That's right. We're talking about the police.
Oh, do we have to?
Well,
It shouldn't
we
even
don't have
be
to.
worth our time.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to deal with this kind of like police
Oppressive
state. Police state. Yeah, people don't even realize it's a police state.
You fear
Mm-hmm.
you fear being imprisoned at
Yeah.
any time.
You know, a cop walks into the near Chipotle, you don't feel safe. If you see a cop on the road, you don't feel safe. You know, in Europe, have you seen the cars in Europe? They're like bright colors. Like, hey, if you need a cop, we're here to help you. Here in the States, yeah, that's what
Oh,
we thought.
really?
Yeah, here we have undercover cars. And nobody's like, hey, this is a bad idea. You know, like that's not part of the public dialectic.
They don't do that in Europe because they have a socialist society.
I know, isn't that true? And I don't mean to be anti-socialist. I just think,
I mean, I don't know if it really exists that much anymore.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't think, like, I think the moves, the appearance of moves towards socialism in the United States, like, couldn't possibly work because we're so far gone into the corporatocracy.
Well, yeah, but like Jonathan was saying, socialists have been demonized, and I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, socialism has been demonized. Well, I guess it goes along with like communism, but these are archaic terms that like
Yeah,
no longer.
that's right. They're no longer
exist.
relevant.
It's
And-
just like
The creation of them.
all capitalists,
The,
really.
yeah, the creation. So you know, we have like capitalists, then we have real liberals who are like actually communists. You know, but because we've demonized that word, we've created this liberal class that's actually in the middle. You know what I mean? They're not actually moving for change. They just actually represent the middle between the ultimate corporatocracy and the ultimate, communism.
No, and like everyone's in the middle.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the middle.
Well,
Like,
you know-
they identify as like a Democrat or Republican,
Yeah.
but they're all still.
It's all identity
in the,
politics. You know what I mean?
Mainstream
Yeah, it's like
middle.
It's like identity politics, you know. If you're black or if you have white guilt, vote for Obama and you're good, you know. Or if you're white and you have money,
I
you
don't know
you
what
better
this whole like
protect yourself.
Obama kick is about. Like that's.
I'm
so
sorry,
old.
the liberals, the fake ass liberals nowadays, like come on. I know, I love you though.
Yeah, you know.
I know, I don't want to criticize her because she just. And
No, we're not talking about healthcare.
Oh, we're
We're
not?
talking about like change,
dropping
hope,
bombs,
things like that.
dropping remote control bombs in your villages.
You live in Harford County too long.
I have. That might be
So
true.
You're like
That
all
might
the
be true.
Republican propaganda is like. getting in there too, mixing in with the like.
The liberal propaganda?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
like-
all propaganda.
But like you're hearing like a lot of anti-Obama stuff coming, like, and you're just pinning it all on one human being when it's like a whole fucking system that needs to change.
That's
And
what
you
the
can't-
Republicans said about George W.
Even though
Bush.
he is one branch
That's what the
of the
that's
system,
that's what the
he
Republicans
can't. He has no authoritative power to like do anything. Like
the Republicans said
change
about George W.
anything.
Bush. It's all
Yes.
Congress's fault. No, the president declares police
it's
actions.
not Congress's fault. It
Declares
is
police
not.
actions.
The
He
government
signs
is
the
null
papers.
and void these days. They are just like
Okay, now we're getting
a
closer.
player into the
Now we're getting closer.
corporation, into the
But
corporate system.
that's getting closer to the truth. But the
Money
deep-
is now in politics. Politics, there's lobbyists. It is so influenced by the corporate.
when you push a liberal long enough, they
Elite.
they admit that it doesn't matter.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Signing off. This is David Wu-Tang, David Calico, David the One, with his roommate and sister, Gretchen. Gretchen, do you have any aliases, any names, any plugs? The YMCA. That's right. Boom. Represents Miss Gretchen.
Oh yeah.
With the troubles of the world, with the troubles of the world. Soon I will be done